Hey, everybody. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil Priesthood, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning. In my readings, I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Please understand, there will be quite possibly a considerable amount of adult language. All right. Keep that in mind. All right. And get ready and make your decision now. All right. Listen, we've been carrying a lot of weight here, as we usually do. Ancestors, please help us to be strong and give us the wisdom and the inspiration and the motivation that we need to manifest our creative gifts for the benefit of all beings, beginning with ourselves and the people that we love and radiating out into the galaxy unto 7 generations. Amen. All right. Yeah. We're on the front lines. We are managing a lot of the psychic energy of humanity on the planet with the help of the ancestors and the creator and the planet. And that's a very real thing. You can measure the energy with machines. So, people can believe in it or they don't have to believe in it. But you and I know this is what's happening. And I, for one, believe that we deserve some energy influx around here, okay? Some recharging of the batteries around here, all right? So that's what this reading is going to be aimed at, all right? Like, help us recharge our batteries with some quality wisdom and information and insight. Amen. Thank you. Overall, priesthood, here's the current wisdom. Please bear with me. My energy's kind of slow today. Bear with me. I feel real psychic, though, today. It's a good day. Good energy. Overall, listen, I know it's inconvenient. I know it's inconvenient. I mean, a high priestess's and a high priest's work is never done. Am I right? Hello? Managing the psychic energy of the earth? Your work is never done. It's inconvenient. You know what I mean? But this is what you do. This is what you do. That's why you're a fucking specialist. Now, this card is also about swift justice. Swift and blinding, yet fair and objective. Okay? The simple truth of it is this or that. Okay? Whatever that situation might be. But either way, it's about facing the music. It's about facing the inconvenient truth. It's about doing what's not necessarily pleasant to do, but necessary to do. Amen. I think that sounds like an extension of the weekly affirmation message. Get over there and look at that if you haven't already. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for mentioning that, ancestors, because I've been feeling that way. Like, a little irritated by the workload, like, how much is really expected of me here? Like, I'm already wrecking the curve, like how much more, it's like Wonder Woman. Excuse me, can you hold this? It's like I have a building in my hand and a bus that some people was underneath. I'm saving them. Like, how many hands am I supposed to have? Okay? I guess that's why in India, they gods got like 6 arms and 8 arms, okay? Because it's not a game up on this planet. That's what I know. Hello? Change. New world. Okay? And a respect for the change. A respect for the change. Or what it takes to change. What it takes to make change. That's the inconvenient truth. That's the undesirable, but necessary. You see what I'm saying? Changing yourself, changing the world. This change is happening. Period. End of story. Okay? Inconvenient truth. Must. But it's just, though. It's legit. All right, let's get into more of what that means. Going after what you passionately want, it's inconvenient. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody is on, you know what that makes me think of? Two things. Ain't No Mountain High Enough, that song. Because if you think about the effort that would be required, you know, if somebody had mountains between them, valleys, you know, rivers, that sort of thing, that would be a grand effort, right? And that's the whole point of the song, right? Um, it makes me think of that, and I forgot the other thing it makes me think of. So anyhow, doing a bunch of shit for nothing. Okay. Okay. Let's talk more. God is behind it all. The big picture. Connecting the dots. You got to put in the work into what you want. Okay? Even though you might be real tired from making some legitimate efforts, from making some effective efforts, even. Okay? Maybe not. You know, either way, it culminates into got to put in the work to get what you passionately want. That's a must do. That's a must do. And that really does seem to be extending over from the weekly affirmation message because it talked about cotton picking. I don't know about you. You know what I'm saying? But that never seemed to be a very inviting story to me. You know? Like I never would want to be cotton picking, ever. Do you feel me? Not even for a couple of hours. I think that might trigger me though, because I'm black. But even if it was just like, okay, you're out in nature for 2 hours, like suck it up. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'd be able to pull it off. You know, so it's saying, well, you want this $1,000 that people pay for the cotton though, right? Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Right. Let's get focused again. Okay, great. So that seems to be what the universe is saying. You know, you got big dreams. Old school. Shout out to the old school. You got big dreams, you want fame? Well, fame costs. And right here is where you're going to start paying in sweat. Right? Fame, I want to live forever. Okay, sorry. All right. Sorry, old school. I had to take it there for a second, okay? But yeah, that's the point. You want to do something huge. You want to change the world. That's what you want to do? And then for those, if we on the lover's floor, right? Because that is the Two of Cups, right? If we on the lover's floor, then you know that a harmonious relationship would indeed change the world. Because people are not seeing that out here. People are not seeing that. And for you to be an enlightened couple, you would have to both understand this fiery crossroads and how necessary it is to manifestation of your dreams, of the divine order would be manifest in the flesh through this divine couple if we're on the lover's floor. Okay? And that is a big fucking deal. That would change the world. Okay? That would change the world. But here's the other side. You got to face the inconvenient truth, which is if you passionately want some shit, you have to invest your energy. King of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. You got to put the energy in. You got to protect it. You got to maintain it. You have to establish it. You dig what I'm saying? That's what the King of Pentacles does. You got to ground the shit down to reality. Okay? And how are you grounding it down to reality? You are putting your fiery, passionate energy, your fire, your gasoline into establishing, maintaining, and protecting your vision. The vision of what? The vision of change in this world. In this world. Not the one in your mind. out here where other people could interact with your vision. Do you feel me? We are co-creating up in here. That's what's happening here. And to whom much is given, much is required. Didn't I say that in the weekly affirmation message? This is deep. Okay, this is deep. Because this is a continuing message and these are all different cards. Do you feel me? So that is very interesting. Let us move on. I see, yes. See, it doesn't matter what the devil does. You are the authority. If you are a high priest or a high priestess, right? When somebody is possessed by the devil, who do they call? If a person has made up their mind, this motherfucker is possessed by the devil, who do they call? The priest. Simple. That's us, y'all. Right. And you're like, possessed by the devil, you know what I'm saying? You were like, I don't know if I want to go in there, okay? I know that's right. And that's reasonable. That is reasonable. And that's why you are picked. You are chosen because you are fucking reasonable. Do I really need to be rolling up in this house with the devil? Do I really need to be doing that? Do you feel me? It's a fair fucking question. See, just let's look at it. Okay, so his hand positions is as above, so below. Do you feel me? It's reasonable. On this hand, this. On that hand, that. Do you feel me? And what he's doing with his machete is he is creating that crossroads to free the fire. Okay? To let the earth breathe a little. Okay? Abso-fucking-lutely. So your purpose in life is to not only master this inconvenient truth crossroad, where you gotta do what you gotta do to manifest your vision. Okay? But this is also for you to be the facilitator of the crossroads, the creator. Okay? I said co-create, the creator of the crossroad for others. For others. You have to be able to have the wherewithal and authority and vision and calculated skill to be able to open up a vortex and capture the devil and bind this motherfucker. You want to change the world, right? God is behind it all. You're co-creating. God is not doing all the work for you. Not at all. Inconvenient truth. You're going to have to put in some work. You're going to have to use some muscles. Okay? Because you want the results. That's why. You want the power. Come on now. Keep it real. Keep it real. All right? It's like, yeah, you're a good person. Okay? But ego is part of our makeup. And to me, just as divine if you use it properly. You know? It's there for a reason. It's protective. It's defensive. It's calculating. It's mathematic. It's like, no, this doesn't work for me. I don't like it. You need a part of yourself that says that does that for you. You can't be all sweet to everything. Oh, let me go pet the lion. No, dummy. You know what I'm saying? No, you got to have a little bit of, I'm not going over there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a little bit of that. You got to be able to know where to set those boundaries. Do you feel me? But as far as the devil is concerned, because God is behind it all, and we're creating, we are embodying, and we are facilitating and managing the Creator's vision manifesting on earth. This earth, not the earth in your mind. Do you feel me? Where other people can live inside your vision. Like when people build buildings that they thought of. It was just a thought. Now it's a building that other people are experiencing. It came out of somebody's mind. So this is the same principle, okay, of you building your vision and people living inside of what came out of your mind. And as a priest, high priestess, your vision is that the Creator's plan manifests as the perfection and brilliance that it is on this planet. Do you feel me? First things got to come first. And that means bind the devil. Inconvenient, to be sure. Hello? Let us go further. Yeah, you know what to do. All right? Don't let yourself be confused. God is behind it all. These are facts. These are facts. Okay? You ain't crazy. These are the factors and the top priorities, frankly. You know, because that's really the crisis that we're having. That's really the crisis that we're having, is a spiritual crisis. And everything else is trickling down and manifesting in the 3D from there. You know, so we solve the root of the problem, we solve all the problems. We change the world. Now, let's get to the root, because of course it's the devil. Amen. I know that's right. But God is behind it all. You see what I'm saying? Okay. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I get the sensation of a power couple. Okay, so this is taking me back to the Lover's Floor. In terms of the harmonious, because also my Two of Cup card means harmony in a relationship, not just a relationship, not just I love you, you love me, because you and I know it takes a lot more than a feeling to keep your relationship together, to make it a fulfilling and healthy relationship. You know, it takes more than just I feel like I love you. Okay, how many know it takes more than that? Okay, right. You got to have skills. Love is a skill. Okay, it begins, the seed is the feeling. Okay, and then it's got to grow into a full software program. Okay, we click on this, it opens up. We are able to do that. If you roll this button, it will take you down the screen. Like, how does it operate? How do you interact with it? How do you use it? What is it for? It's more, how many know? It's more than just about making you feel good. Love is a substance. It's a mission. Okay? It's a melody. It's a fucking orchestra of intelligence. It is meant for something bigger and bigger and bigger into infinity. Do you feel me? Because how many know that the Creator will keep creating? It's always going to be some interesting shit happening for some kind of interesting reason. How many know? Okay? So, all right, we getting deep today. We getting deep. I guess so. We up in the priesthood, in the monastery. Okay, so, yeah, see, I get the sensation of digging in. I get the sensation of rolling up your sleeves, getting your hands dirty. Um, and I don't mean that in some kind of negative or threatening way. I mean that in the sense of farming, like gardening, you know, uh, working in the barn, like that sort of, serious work for a legitimate cause. Like, motherfuckers got to eat. Like, how many know farming is essential around here? Okay, like, hello. So it's that kind of feeling that I'm getting. Like, okay, you're a high priest, you're a high priestess. Time to get to work. That's the sensation that I'm getting. Time to get to work. And inconvenient truth, how many know we don't really feel like going to work every day? Hello, everybody? Anyone? Okay, that's why everyone worships Friday. Okay, like, oh, thank God it's Friday. Everybody's fucking religious on Friday. Okay, everybody's religious. Okay, thank God it's Friday. Absolutely. Okay, these are facts. All right, just because we feel like laying around, I mean, no big deal. You know what I'm saying? But the answer is no, naturally, because on Earth, here, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, you have to work on Earth. You got to do something, okay? We don't come here to do nothing, all right? So your job is to bind the devil, all right? All righty then, all right. I'm going to leave it there for this first leg of the journey. If you have not joined the High Priest, High Priestess Lounge, hit that join button underneath this video and come along with us. I will see you there when you decide to come. All right. For the rest of you, I'll see you on the flip side.